In the shimmering city of Lumina, where floating gardens drifted like clouds and the sky shimmered with neon hues, lived a curious kid named Mira. She loved exploring and dreaming up strange, wonderful things. But there was one thing that made her sad: the old sunflower park, a lush green oasis that had grown thirsty after years of drought, its plants drooping and its animals seeking water. One sunny morning, Mira gazed up at the fading sunlight and decided to do something special. If only I could bring rain to Sunflower Park, she thought, her eyes sparkling with determination. That's when her mind sparked an idea: she would build a wind-powered rover to deliver rain. Mira gathered scraps from the city's floating market, old gears, colorful fabric, and hollow tubes. She assembled them into a compact, sturdy rover with big windmill blades made from recycled cloth. The rover had a small tank for water, a tiny pump, and a clever arch-shaped nozzle to spray water softly over the parched land. She named her invention the Rainmaker. With the breeze guiding her, Mira set off from her cozy workshop, the wind from the garden's breeze helping her move faster. As she approached Sunflower Park, she pointed her nozzle towards the dry soil and activated the pump. From her rover's spray, gentle rain fell, first just a sprinkle, then a steady shower. The plants perked up, flowers reopened, and even the grumpy old turtle that had been sunbathing lazily wagged its tail happily. Mira watched with joy, knowing her tinkering made a difference. The children of Lumina gathered to see the miracle. Mira explained, "The wind helped me move the rover, and the water keeps our park alive. We just need to respect nature's gifts and work together to care for it." The floating gardens above and the renewed park below reminded everyone that small efforts, powered by clever ideas and the wind, could change the world. From that day on, Mira and her wind rover became heroes, showing that curiosity and kindness can turn big dreams into reality, and that caring for our planet needs everyone's help. And so, in the city of floating gardens, adventure and learning thrived, proving that even the tiniest inventor can make a huge splash. Sometimes, all it takes is a little wind, a lot of heart, and a splash of rain. But this year, dark clouds gathered, and heavy rain poured down, washing out the festival. The village was soon enveloped in a damp, gloomy hush. In the midst of the rain, a little mole named Milo and a lively sparrow named Sunny sat underneath a big oak tree, watching the soggy sky. Milo's tiny paws ruffled the wet earth, and Sunny's feathers fluttered with a nervous chirp. "No festival today," Milo sighed, disappointed. "The sky is too sad to fly kites," Sunny agreed with a hop. Suddenly, Milo's eyes twinkled with an idea. "What if we make our own kite? Not just to fly, but to bring some brightness back to this cloudy day." Sunny's chirp turned into a smile. "Yes. Let's craft a special kite, something that shows the sky we're not giving up." Together, they gathered bits of colorful leaves, shiny feathers, and smooth twigs. Milo carefully tied the twigs together in the shape of a diamond, while Sunny added vibrant feathers to the edges. They used thick grass to create a sturdy string, and with their combined effort, their new kite was ready. It was no ordinary kite. It shimmered in the rain, sparkling with colors that danced in the droplets. With a little push, Milo and Sunny launched their creation into the soggy sky. It wobbled at first, then caught a gust of wind, lifting higher and higher. The kite's colors glistened, and for a moment, even the rain seemed to pause, admiring their teamwork. As the kite floated among the clouds, Milo and Sunny looked up and felt a warm glow inside. They had not let the rain stop their dreams. Instead, they had made something beautiful together, turning a gloomy day into a day of friendship and hope. From then on, whenever the sky looked cloudy, Milo and Sunny would craft new surprises, reminding everyone that even when things don't go as planned, teamwork and a cheerful heart can brighten any sky, and sometimes even turn rain into a rainbow. And so the village learned that sometimes, the best adventures happen when you dare to create your own sunshine. Life lesson: it's not about the weather or the obstacles, but about how we work together and keep our spirits high to find joy in every moment. A strange light caught his eye. Out of a glowing swirl of neon, a magnificent holographic dragon emerged. Its scales shimmered with colors that changed like rainbows, and it hovered gently in front of Eli. "Hello, Eli," the dragon said softly, voice like a melody. "I am Draco, your guide. I've come to help you find the lost constellation, the Mystara lights. They're hidden somewhere in the city, and only someone brave and kind can bring them back." Eli blinkade in sorprese. "Why, you want me to find stars? But I'm small and shy," he whispered. Draco nodded smoothly. "Sometimes, the quietest voices hold the brightest powers. Let's explore together." With a gentle leap, Draco enveloped Eli in a shimmering glow, and suddenly, they were gliding through neon alleyways filled with flickering signs, glowing arcade games, and floating lanterns. Draco's wings sparkled as he led Eli past the bustling market and through secret pathways only visible in the glow of the city. Along the way, Draco told stories about the stars, their magic, how they guided sailors, inspired artists, and lit up dreams. Eli listened eagerly, feeling his confidence grow just a little more. Finally, behind a crumbling brick wall covered in vines, they found a hidden gap, a portal shimmering with a faint blue light. As Eli stepped through, he saw them, the Mystara lights. Tiny, shimmering sparkles flickering like distant fireflies, tangled in a web of forgotten wires and digital debris. Remembering Draco's advice, Eli gently untangled the glowing lights, patiently coaxing them free. With each one he recovered, Eli's voice grew steadier, his hands more confident. Draco cheered softly, wings flickering with pride. When the last star was restored, the constellation blazed brightly across the city sky, shining clearer than ever. Eli looked up, smiling shyly but with a heart full of joy. As they floated back to Eli's workshop, Draco spoke softly, "Remember, sometimes the quietest voices shine the brightest when we believe in ourselves." From that night on, Eli knew that even the shyest hearts could light up the world, and he didn't have to be loud to make a difference. The stars shimmered happily above, a reminder that patience, kindness, and dreaming big could create magic. Luna had an idea. She fired up her solar sneakers and called her friends. Together, they organized a glow-in-the-dark parade through the city of stars, lighting up the night like a galaxy of their own. The sneakers' glow fueled the parade, and children from everywhere joined in, waving lights and singing cheerful tunes. The parade showed everyone that even simple things, like a pair of glowing shoes, could bring joy and unite a community. Luna's walk of shining sneakers taught the children that kindness, creativity, and sharing their unique talents can brighten the world more than any star. From that night on, whenever the city of starlight looked up at the sky, they remembered Luna's glow, and how a little light, combined with a lot of heart, could illuminate even the darkest nights. The end. And so the moral of Luna's story is, your unique gifts can light the way for others, turning ordinary moments into magical memories. But nodded. When the wolf crept near, Red called out cheerfully, "Come inside, Mr. Wolf. We're having tea and cookies." The wolf looked surprised but gratefully stepped into the cafe, wagging his tail shyly. As they all shared cookies and laughs, the wolf broke a tiny, sad sigh and whispered, "I'm often alone because others are afraid of me. I don't want to be lonely anymore." From that day, the bears and Red made the forest cafe a place not just for tasty treats, but for kindness and understanding. The wolf, seeing the friends he'd gained, learned that being brave means opening your heart, even to those who seem different. And so the forest became a friendlier place, showing everyone that sharing and kindness can turn loneliness into friendship, one cheerful smile at a time. The lesson? Sometimes, a little kindness can change a lonely heart into a beloved friend.